invite on stage Disney star, lead actress and world record holder in Metaverse, Vinita Chatterjee.
A warm welcome to you and to both of you all, and it's indeed an honor to have you here on stage with us. Well, the topic that we're going to speak about is Web3, the rise of decentralization and blockchain technology. This is Vinita being the Disney star lead actress and world record holder in Metaverse. There's a lot that we are going to take away from you as well, and also from Mr. Pranshu. Can you just let us all know about your journey? And when we just heard that what is Web3, can you help me understand that what will be the impact on people's life by Web3?
Well, first of all, I'm so grateful to come here because Money EXPO has actually given exposures to so many people to come forward and seek new and innovative ways of connecting and creating a cohesive community and generate money not only for ourselves but for the entire ecosystem. So I'm very, very thankful to all of you for organizing this amazing event. Well, my journey as an actress who suddenly took a switch during the lockdown, when I saw the entire industry collapsing. I saw everyone depending on the centralized forces. As you understand, the entire industry is ruled by the moguls of the industry, right? So we are dependent. We are sort of like puppets in their hands. And when those big giants, their businesses collapse, people from all walks of life, they are being affected, and it brought me to a conclusion that this process needs disruption, right? And I feel decentralization and Web3 is the ultimate form of disruption because there is no central paramount force that can actually dominate any of your life. Let's talk democracy, because as artists, we represent all of you. We represent art. Art in itself is democracy. So I thought when 2020 happened, so many artists lost their jobs. So many people were laid off from different corporates and we were clueless. And then suddenly there was a revolutionary concept called blockchain. Well, this is not going to block your mind, but actually going to open up a new horizon. Why I'm saying this? Because blockchain technology is such a milestone which will create a decentralized world where there is no one central force that is going to dominate us. Everybody will have their own data in their own control. So we will not be completely dependent on some centralized servers where all our data, as we know today, we are actually reeling under the problems of data security and privacy issues. Data that we are sharing with everyone, which is going out of our hands, getting into the hands of international players that are dominating the market. So data security is such a big concern. And I thought this lockdown is a divine intervention. It is a God-ordained time where God is saying, hello guys, just stop what you're doing and let's create a new system. And that system was blockchain technology. So I want to connect blockchain to everyone. I want to create a mass adoption for blockchain. I want you to adopt blockchain. I want school children to adopt blockchain. I want an 80-year-old grandmother to adopt blockchain because this is going to impact all of us. Blockchain will give your data in your own hand and in the hand of different servers and nodes where your data will be protected. Your data will be secure and nobody, yes, mind you, nobody can tamper your data because it is immutable, right? So there is no data tampering, there will be no corruption, there will be no scam. Because whatever scams happen, that is because of whatever data was there, people rewrite those data and they want to create a new data. And those scams can be totally avoided. So during lockdown, I thought this is the right time to study about blockchain and to create a mass adoption. Then there was a moment when Metaverse, the concept just came. Facebook suddenly became Meta. And all of a sudden, everybody was talking Metaverse, Metaverse, Metaverse. So young children, they are playing Metaverse games. They're having those Meta headsets and they're getting into a virtual world, which is like an immersive world. And I thought, okay, when Metaverse happens, let me create a song in Metaverse. And by the grace of God, that became India's first song in the Metaverse. And that also created another world record by being world's first song on the theme rather than in the hands of certain authorities. So that's been my share.
Well, very, very well said, Vinita. Thank you. So like you said, definitely blockchain technology is a boon, and mass adoption of it is again going to change the landscape definitely in a positive way.
Imagine a blockchain which is made by India, our own people, and where all of us are there and we are controlling our own data. We don't need to enter our name, our address, our details. We just have an alphanumeric password. Let's call it a password. It's just a code. We call it a hash. So that hash becomes our identity. So people today they say hashtag this, hashtag that. So we just become a hash. So anybody wants to interact with us, they just get to know our hash. And imagine all of us in this one ecosystem where our own data is not going to countries which are against us geopolitically, right? Countries who are geopolitically against our ecosystem or our government. We don't want to give our data in the hands of those countries via certain apps that are there in our phone. So you know, Android ecosystem is so vulnerable. There is data theft, data breach, so many problems is happening. Every day we are concerned. And people are saying, don't click this, don't click that. We are vulnerable to so many cyber attacks. But if we are all under the blockchain ecosystem, cyber attack can be prevented. Blockchain doesn't have one person storing your data. There are several computers, several nodes that are having the same replica of the data. And because of that, your data is not in one computer. It is across the world. So it will be completely tamper-proof. And that way, we feel a certain sense of power. Decentralization is giving power back in our own hands.